Yep, let's just stay in term for for time. Hollinier just got back after singling the people to go upstairs.
And by this entire time, Ogman's been studying it, so can we just say Ogman knows what this is now and how?
Make an Arcana check.
Oh boy.
Second, there it is.
Come on, dice guys, be nice to him. Be nice to
I
him.
cannot move.
Be nice to
Yay!
you.
Yay! Oh dear God.
What? I have to have write music.
I know, but again, I've played Undertale. I know when this plays.
You.
I cannot move Holnir.
Neither can I for Ogman.
There.
That's
I'm
weird.
trying to find you
I
two.
put my own tag.
That is weird.
Just put your own token back and we can delete the other.
Oh, I got it. I know why. It's in the map. I accidentally put your tokens in the map area.
Oh lord.
In the map layer. My bad.
All's good.
Around now. Thank you.
Welcome. But yeah, with that check, you easily identify this circle as nothing more than a teleportation circle.
This is just a teleportation. That means the main thing is further in. Let's just deal with this now. Ogman is going to use the spell.
Hold on.
Huh?
Surprise! Make a athletics or dexterity at disadvantage.
Why?
Oh no.
Simple. Shove.
Yep.
Why are you shoving me? I'm trying to stop the spell! This... Okay, let me put it this way. I'm trying to stay here to stop this from going on.
Shove.
Where are you shoving to?
And a shove can move 5 feet away.
You're trying to push him into the circle?
Yes.
Well, Ogman, you got pushed into the circle, and you guys are just gonna make me work, are ya?
Let me put it this way. Holnir, why?
He steps up, pulls out a bundle of dynamite, his lighter from his belt. Well, time to blow this all up.
Holnir? No, Ogman, as soon as you're right.
Tosses it behind his shoulder and steps into the circle.
Wait, you're throwing it into the blood.
No.
Yes.
Still on this.
You... Jovial! That is the dumbest mistake you could have made!
Actually,
do you know the radius of a bundle of dynamite?
Ogman wants to be down there! Because that's a teleportation circle. He said it's only a teleportation circle. The real ritual is not here.
Oh.
You want to change your mind now?
Okay.
Welcome.
Little late for that.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Because now both of y'all are teleported. Dynamite is on the bridge. Bridge collapsed. Thus also dispelling and ruining the teleportation circle. Thus also leading to the fact that the prince can't get down there.
Or he could be coming in through the other side of the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone,
Oops!
yeah, everyone close your eyes for a moment, please.
Oh,
Switching tabs.
I'm switching tabs.
Me
Excuse
too.
me for a moment while I throttle Holnir by the throat.
I think this is Holnir's way of getting revenge on behalf of the rest of the party for all the crazy stuff that Ogman does.
At least mine has sense behind it.
Oh,
He just wasn't fully thought out.
oh my god.
Note to self,
I love this.
Volmir dies by Ogman's
No.
hand later if this all goes to hell.
No, he doesn't.
As if you could actually kill Holnir before he takes you out.
I mean,
Before he
it has
takes the
proven that he
entirety
can
of the
knock you
party
out.
out if need be.
You forget, I'm tactful. You don't know what I'm... Wait, I have been holding back a lot of my plans. So if I
And I
want to,
get-
I can easily kill Volmir.
Ladies, you're both pretty.
Girls,
Now on
girls,
to the next
girls!
scene. Just ladies, you're both pretty. Now on to the next scene before I pass out from laughing.
Yep, just give me
Well,
one more moment.
Oh, brother.
Throttling Volmir still IRL. Not in-game, but
Oh.
IRL.
No.
Punch to the ribs.
Okay, so now you guys can open your eyes. As Ogman, you got pushed to a portal first, followed by Holnir, and you guys realize you're not alone in here.
Good thing Ogden still has Avalon drawn.
So where's that you're welcome? Or where's that thank you?
But I
Still
also
debating on it. It is still up for debate. Because if stuff goes wrong, I can point the finger at Holnir.
Surprise, Ungi.
The clean version of that line from Dexter.
Nice.
I have never watched it. I already know, I know the
surprise
meme.
round for Ogman and Holnir.
Pardon?
Would this be considered a surprise round for Ogman and Holnir?
Well, you guys are certainly surprised. Yes.
Everyone is surprised in that room. The
Like a
round
round?
goes. No one does anything.
Like the huh? Surprise!
No, I like to do a better joke. I'm going to do a better joke. Prince censored. Unknown person. Holnir. Ogman!
SpongeBob.
God dang it.
Again, I had to do that, but I wanted to make light of the situation. But before...
Anyway.
Donkey.
You
Moving on.
Stop it!
got
First,
to be kidding me.
well, looks like Holnir blew my plan up. First thing Ogman is doing is... Oh, wait, wrong tab. Whoopsies! Give me a second, I want to double check something. That is... Okay, give me a second. I am just making sure I'm checking stuff properly. Sorry. Oh, perfect. Because I was going to have some fun. Mystic Arcanum.
Oh no.
Force Cage.
Oh, Snapples.
No bars. He's trapping both of them in there. Because he sees something mysterious that should not be messed with. He is doing this immediately.
Box.
Get boxed in. And the first thing I'm now going to do after this is done, through the earring, wherever the sensor, you guys are, get your sensors in here now!
We're chasing after the prince. We should be where you are.
He's right in front of
just
us.
a moment.
He's right in front of us.
Cool.
You really think this cage will hold me?
It'll hold you long enough for me to have some of my fun with you. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, because yes, this is an action with a 1 hour duration. No concentration required.
So I'll actually just hold the broadcast it linear, snap to center. So where did you center the force cage? About here?
Nope.
Oh, onto the prince. Okay.
No, I centered it right behind the person, so.
Okay, hold that up for a moment, please.
It's instantaneous, so
Yep,
No,
I know.
I'm doing it where I'm doing it. It's the red one, so.
Yep,
okay. So
yep, just trying to.
Set up
yeah,
the
mine
cube.
mine lingers, so it can stay.
Yep,
Okay.
just also trying to make the drive.
That's okay. It's
Okay.
now stopping them from even getting there, so. And then, since this lasts for an hour, and correct me if I'm wrong though, would this not be considered. Since we're out of combat, Ogman can do this immediately afterwards, right?
Depending what it is.
Inside the cage.
No.
Yeah,
You
no.
can't.
Oh,
Well,
man.
funny as that is, you can't.
Aw.
Nope. Oh well. Would have been the fun. But just box him in and until we get there.
Yep. Yep. So we are going up for a moment.
So, how long are we waiting for them?
For right now, it is
Right.
like. For right now, it's been like 5 minutes or so.
So during those 5 minutes,
so
Ogman has gone to here and has been studying this thing the entire time because he doesn't need to concentrate on this spell.
yep, I'm just skipping ahead on the duration of my yep, and same with the leech. So
Yeah, same thing for Nephrite
Yep.
with our haste.
yep. So which way did we see the prince go before?
This way.
Before. Okay, so yep, straight north.
So what to figure out what the hell this is and try to stop it? Would that be Arcanum?
Yep. Just give me one
Let me
moment
make sure I'm
because
not-
I'm dealing with two groups at once here.
I know. I'll wait for you to tell me to do it
Yep.
because you're probably just trying to reveal the map for them.
Yep.
And there's Holnir just doing what he does best. Looting the room.
Oy.
So with that being revealed, I'm good to make the Arcana check.
Yep.
Yay! Thank you, nice gods. My prayers have been so far answered. Alvin's hearing is still active, so they hear him just mutter, "Oh, censored."
What's up? Or what's wrong?
Let me put it this way: Arcana roll again or no?
Give me one moment. I am whispering it to you.
And four
You might want to get back onto the
stone platform.
pedestal, the platform. Because I don't think that area has ground.
It does not.
Okay, so never mind then. So I'm not stepping there then.
Oh, where the heck did he go? This is his room.
I have curiosity. Would they have even heard Ogman yelling at them earlier through their earring?
I mean, 50-50.
Can we
These doors.
investigate the room too? Yep.
Yep. Dion and Alex are gonna stay behind because Dion got hurt a lot.
So can we check the room to find anything that could help us find where they went?
Yep. Investigation.
Just a second. Well, anyone else who wants to help all out?
I'll give you advantage because my investigation is
Well,
plus
well,
10.
well. You know what? You have a higher proficiency, so I basically helping you out. I'll give you advantage. There we go.
So, is there anything invisible in this room?
No.
Okay. He mutters to himself. Is this door locked?
That's not a door. That's a window.
Window?
Holnir is going around the entirety of the room, looking at it, looking and seeing if there is anything to steal.
Oh, there's like
Or-
treasures, rubies, gold
Or other-
statues of like imps.
And I'm going to also ask Holner to get out of the room and try to get the others here now.
Okay.
And get
Give-
I'm still waiting on
give
that
me-
whisper.
Give me a minute.
Sorry, we're overworking with two different groups in the same map right now.
Yep. We're trying to figure out how we got down there.
The
And
moment
it
we
was at
figure
this
that
moment,
out, the
everyone knew
moment we
massive
will come running.
explosion.
And Nephrite, you notice something weird with the curtains.
Oh.
Ding dong. Walking straight to the curtains and unfurling them, what do I see?
Stairs.
A workroom.
With stairs.
Ding dong. Found something.
Right, let's
I'm
go.
going to have his earring. I need you all here like 10 seconds ago.
We do not know where we're going.
We don't
Now
even
we
know
found
where
some
you
stairs.
are.
Exactly.
In Cromwell, hold on, throne of
Look at
gold,
your holder
the
singing.
liberator strikes.
Oh,
And he sings that outside without without
the
activating
earring.
the earring. Can they hear him singing?
Like, do we need to roll perception just to hear him singing?
no,
they're
you
all
Or do
don't.
you want to let that slide?
No, you don't. It is loud. And
Okay, yeah, I can hear him singing from this point in time, so
yeah, and you guys all come up right here.
just drag your tokens, ladies and gentlemen, drag your tokens.
Yeah, just hold on.
Polynir, what are you
Oh, there you are.
what you fiddling with? And why are you
Treasure
fiddling with
chest.
it?
Treasure
Why are you
chest.
fiddling with it? Why
I
are you
want
fiddling
in.
with it?
I want in.
Where's Ogman?
In
Get
the
in here.
room.
Get your butts over here.
Okay.
And Ogden, as
No.
soon as they'll see you come here, they don't just see him. They see these two in a cage and see Ogden pointing to this thing.
They see
the
a
back.
box.
Just no, Elise, can you two can you guys go figure out why the hay augment is trying to rush everybody. Holnir, move. Let me unlock the chest for you. Then we're both going into the other room.
And Null sees this immediately. Because Force Cage is an invisible cage.
Okay, what happened?
This thing is beyond mortal spellcasting. We need to deal with this now. So Liege, Null, if both of you have dispel magic, I could really take a hand right dispelling this.
Sorry, I don't.
I could make the attempt, but if it's beyond mortal kin, then I don't know how effective a dispel magic would be.
Your Highness, what are you doing?
Sorry, it's just I never knew this room existed before now. Brother, what are
well,
you
I don't-
doing in here?
I don't think it has anything to do with the king. Is it, Prince?
And what makes you say that?
Nefra came in, noticed everything. What the beep is going on in here?
Could really use your expertise in deciphering this Nephrite, so give me a hand. You two, Elise. Now the
Give me
three of
two-
us.
Give me 2 shakes.
The cage there only lasts for an hour, so we're kind of on a time crunch before this disappears.
Okay.
So at least we'll look this over. Will Arcana make it to where he understands what's going on?
Kinda, yes.
Would they have,
Arcana?
would there be any sort of advantage with Armin having filled them in on what he knows of it?
I would say yes.
Okay. And also a D4 because of the boon.
That's
So
26.
26 on me.
Yeah.
And also Flash of Genius for Elise. Yes, I know I'm using these willy-nilly, but I got 2 left after this. So Elise has 23. If my math... Yep, my math is right. 23.
Alright, with all those rolls combined, you guys can tell that this is something not of this plane, but it doesn't feel like anything from like the Nine Hells, Feywilds, or anything like that. At first, with the 18, you would think that this is just to communicate to that realm, but with Nephrites, she thinks it might be something a little more.
Does Elise believe that a dispel magic would have any effect on this?
No.
So he will relay that.
Okay.
So, in other words, in order to take this, at the very least, as on some level, to dispel this, we take down the prince and/or the king.
That is, if either one of them.
What makes you think you can get rid of me? You want to be labeled as a king murderer for the rest of your life.
Oh, murder! Hold on.
Oh,
Murder
says
isn't
the
a
murderer himself, the orchestrator of murders, multiple. I'm not really offended by being labeled a murderer if that's what's necessary here.
I think murder is too
Yeah,
generous.
I think you hear from the other. You hear from the other room. I think the term is genocide.
Well, genocide for him, but if he's trying to threaten that for us, murder is such a tawdry thing. Criminals, assassins, rapists, they get murdered. You, my dear, are about to be assassinated. The higher build. Unless you can tell us what the hell is going on with this orb. Because it seems like the only spellcaster in this entire room, aside from anybody in my party, would be you. Your father doesn't fit the characteristics of a spellcaster. With that gauntlet of his, he seems more like a brawler. So start talking, Songbird.
I see what you did there.
Thank you.
What possibly would you want to know?
How to
Little,
destroy
little,
What realm?
little sweet cheeks.
What realm is this related to or connected to? What
and how to
is your
destroy it.
intent with this?
Yep,
I would say
so-
how to destroy it because I don't want this thing being used.
And why would you want to destroy it when it's gonna help benefit this entire world?
Which is why I was asking what is his intent, Augment, before you decide to destroy everything that you deem is destructive.
Well, that's the nature of his kind, isn't it? Monsters
Oh
destroying
wait,
things that people hold dear. You shouldn't
that's also
expect it anything
humanity.
less.
That's also humans, my dear. Humans can murder and kill anyone of their own kind at the drop of a hat, just for a small little spat.
But we can
So don't
also
be pointing
create. We
fingers.
can also plan. All a monster
So can
does
half-orcs.
is to destroy.
So does humans. Half-orcs can plan. Half-orcs can create. I've seen what my friend can do. He's created many of things. His entire race has created many of things. Ever heard of orc bacon? I don't believe so because you're too much of a xenophobe bigot to actually know what it is. And what
Delicious
little
is what it
dish?
is.
I at least know was right. It's like every child's storybook. Monsters come and destroy, terrorize, bully everything. And only a pure hero like a knight is there to be the reigning shine of hope. And that's what this world needs.
Is thinking
Augment's gonna
kill
have
this guy now.
Augment's gonna have a hand over his mouth to help as a sign of shutting him up.
No, he's thinking
As-
kill him now because Ugman's thought process, which Kira can very obviously hear, is that the prince is the Green Knight, possibly.
But in other words, hey Azrael, he's talking about a knight. You want to take this wheel? Or should I
Mike,
pass it along to a soldier who is my knight? He's been my knight ever since you brought up this war. You brought along so many families into a needless war. You've killed many families, friends, colleagues, workers, farmers. For what? Grief over your mother? Or for a genocidal ideal that every race that isn't human is unpure?
as it's true in the old storybooks. Ever since we
That's old. This is the new age, where cultures can develop and change. People can develop and change. Not all stereotypes are correct. Many of them are incorrect and flawed, just like your mindset. So, I'll refer to my previous two questions if you want to keep on straying. If you would love to stray, I have a half-orc who wants to bash your brains in. I have a human war mage who would love to send you to the nine hells personally. I have a human sorcerer who has been labbed and tainted originally with white dragon blood. Actually, no, not white dragon, blue dragon, if I'm correct. Correct me on that, Storm.
Silver and blue.
Thank you. Silver and blue dragon blood, who would love to electrocute you, and I can help him with that. I have a kind-hearted dwarf who, for the first time in his entire life, would love to murder you.
I also have a honey badger who would love to have a go in his pants.
But you want to know what the best thing I have for you? It's not even a bullet. It's not a bolt. It's not a spell. turn around and look at the eyes of your aunt, the same woman who you have tortured for a whole decade with this war, who you've separated yourself and your father from for a whole decade. Look her in the eyes and tell me, is she unpure? Or is she truly the pure and white, gentle knight of your storybooks?
You can put Zuri and Avenger back on the board, by the way. Hold Air releases them.
Yep, on it.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm going to state the obvious again. Ogman has pretty much anything and everything ready to start combat as soon as this thing drops, because he is half expecting the prince to try to activate whatever this is.
And yet,
And the intent of stopping him, if that's the case, is clear. It's like,
my aunt is weak for not seeing the bigger picture.
And what would that be?
That it doesn't matter if a family lives or dies, it's the legacy they leave behind.
What is a legacy? From what I've heard and from what I have witnessed for myself, it's just planting seeds in a little garden that you will never get to see.
Given enough time, even legacies are forgotten.
So if you want your legacy to be remembered, stop this. Stop this orb. Stop this war. Stop this twisted mindset of thinking everyone aside from humans are impure and reckless. But if you want it to be forgotten, just like the legacy that your father has with only 2 books in your library, yes, I've seen them and read them. He doesn't have a legacy. But yet, you do, and at this point I pity it. Because it's been nothing but heartache and misery.
don't forget bloodshed.
But in the
So do
deaths
you
of
want that
misery
legacy
and
remembered?
bloodshed, that is when the future becomes the most hopeful.
Or hopeless?
You wouldn't know of anything about this. You never ruled a kingdom. You never had to lay your eyes on the poor and the starving. You never had to sink yourself so beneath your position that all you ever did.
Oh, give me a break. You think that a soldier doesn't see those things? Please. Everywhere, every day, hour, minute, second, one after another. Everywhere you go, every person that's been beaten down, every person that's been cheated, please, spare me the pity.
Or do you really think an artificer wouldn't see that day by day? I'm a merchant. What do you think I see day to day before I go out for my sales? I see the downhearted. I see the poor. Guess what majority of those poors are because of your war? Children. And on that subject, what do you think my party has been living with for the past 7 months? A drow child who has been kidnapped from his own parents as a baby, experimented on for majority of his life. When he finally stepped out to the world, guess what all of us saw? But yet you don't give a damn. We saw a little boy with a rock's eye, experimented. A tiefling's tail, experimented. Tiefling horns, one fully grown, one broken, experimented. But yet, like I said, you don't give a damn. Because all you care about is the sanctity and purity of humans. So if you really don't want to help, I highly suggest be a cute little songbird and stay in that cage for the next 45 minutes while we actually try to fix and help the world.
You
And I
just
have a question. You, you spoke about. I, I think you also instigated some of these conflicts. I believe I overheard that you were the cause of some the actions of that dragonborn liberation. How you use that blood to summon those stalkers just a few minutes ago, a little while ago. Hal holds up his short sword, showing the frost still on his blade. Is this not similar to what you were doing with your blood?
So what if it is? And so what if I help a race destroy itself?
You think you're so superior. What happens when you start to see flaws in your own race? You're gonna take down the rest of them. You're gonna see another flaw and then take them out. And at the very end, no one's gonna be left but you. And the next thing you know, you're attacking your own reflection.
And general speak, hopefully you're paying attention to the side chat.
I am.
Yep,
Again,
I am.
it's a good idea. Can you blame me?
And you need to make a dexterity save, Augman.
Normal?
Ugh.
Normal, disadvantage, advantage?
Normal.
I should ask. 16?
Not enough.
Ouch.
Yep.
What happened?
You start to hear words inside the orb. Maddening words that give you a splitting headache. Words like kill, liberate, hate, tragedy, the war, kill, want, blood, more, more, more.
Ogman's clutching his head as he looks to the front in abject horror. And and the horror is so obvious that everyone in the party can see it, including the prince. You try to use this thing, you're not saving the world. The things that are in it want nothing but destruction. So what you've used to feed this thing will do nothing but destroy anything and everything. To the point where there's nothing left in existence. And I will repeat myself. In existence.
So what?
You don't get it. If everything is erased, that means there's no past, no present, and no future for you to have a legacy. Nothing will be remembered. Not even you.
Except if I started all over again.
How can you start it all over again, you disdrucetting child? Everything is erased, including you. So how can you restart it unless you know a spell that's called True Resurrection? Oh wait, everything would be erased, so you wouldn't have the components to use True Resurrection. No deity would want to have you in their domain, except for maybe Asmodeus. And the only way he will resurrect you is if you were entertaining to him.
Nephrite, you're wrong. There wouldn't even be the outer realms left with the level of destruction this thing might do. Not even the deities could survive it, possibly.
For what? You rather not exist than have this world?
If you can't have something you desperately want, why not destroy it so no one else can take it?
Well, he's a freaking bonkers.
I can't
In other
even
words,
believe
he's
this is my...
bad beep insane!
I can't even believe this is my nephew.
So,
Alvin looks at everyone, and he's pretty much pointing them all over here now. To pretty much be as best they can all wall but for when the spell falls.
so that's a nay on keeping him alive, or
Yeah, Azra's like, can we kill him now, please?
Your
Well, I want
Majesty,
everyone
we
here.
have to.
Let me put it this way. I want everyone here so he's going to have a harder time getting through us. I can dismiss the spell soon. So it's up to you guys if you want to help us stop him from trying to get to this thing. So get your butts over here now.
Yep, we're gonna circle around.
while he was at Holder was asking the queen the thing.
What thing?
So you're still set on keeping him alive, or at this point,
Get him.
is that null?
He is too far gone for forgiveness.
You aren't the queen. Off with his head.
will-
Goody, goody, goody.
We will ascertain the status of the king after we kill the prince. And please stay back, Your Highness.
Aunt, come over here. Okay.
Oh, the brother's here! Hold it, brother's here.
Yeah, and he is just as horrified as the queen is. And that's what's going. I'm staying right here just in case.
Okay. And I was just gonna point to the brother so that way the prince in the cage can see that his brother is alive and well.
Alright, so all of you are standing at the orb. What are you gonna do?
First thing Ogden's gonna do is ready an action so that way as soon as the orb drops, Ogden can just start wailing on him without holding back. And I'm not gonna dismiss until everyone readies an action.
And remember, you can
I'm gonna ready Ray of Frost.
No, I want your big guns ready.
don't ready a spell. That'll just
Yeah,
waste.
don't run any big spells yet. Just whittle them down as they right out the gate. So Ray of
for me, it's just the gun. It's just a revolver.
Yep.
What is Pulmir readying?
What do you think?
the hammer.
The question is it gonna be melee or thrown?
It's gonna be thrown.
No.
It's melee. He wants to bash the skull in. I understand him perfectly.
Okay.
He's at a distance right now, so that's the point. That's why I said.
Instinctive pounce.
Oh,
Boing. So what does Kira ready?
Kira can't really ready anything except a spell.
Not even her mace.
Guess
he's at a
technically,
distance.
she can, but that's more up close than far away thingy.
Fair point.
Now, what does Elige ready up?
He's just, assumes a relaxed stance and seems very calm.
Out of character, a part of me knows I'm going to regret this decision later, but here's hoping this works. Dismisses Le Force Cage.
You can't. It has to. It's not concentration.
Yeah.
We're just going to be waiting an hour.
But there is something else that we can aim for.
You mean the orb?
That's right, and you said
No, remember, the anchor is the key.
True. So he looks at Nephrite, and he holds Avalon up like, can I destroy it?
No. We gotta
Out of
destroy the
character.
key.
Let me like, out of character. This is Sneeze moment of swords going up, swords going down.
No. We gotta destroy the key. However, hold there, did you find anything while you were in here earlier?
He just grabbed whatever seemed interesting.
Let me rephrase. Did you grab anything magical?
Blink, blink. How am I supposed to know if anything is magical? In case you forgot, I don't know magic.
I
That's
sadly don't have. I have dispel magic, not detect magic.
Give me a minute,
Yeah.
because is going to make a perception check on the prince, and there's a reason for that. Because I want
The
to see if
key
he's
might
been
be on him.
No, I want to make sure that the prince hasn't been doing what he did to Null earlier, and he's readying invisible stalkers in this cage.
I do have see invisibility.
Sure.
Same here.
But
no,
Yeah.
mine is already active. Mine is already active.
All right.
And I'm sure, by the time the Force Cage wears off, Expeditious Retreat's gonna wear off as well as Haste. But by the time it wears off, the
I'm gonna be a
that
bit.
brief stun. Yeah, but by the time the Force Cage is gone, that's gonna wear off too.
So he will use his last, just as the see invisibility will fade, because we're not going to play this invisible stalker game. So for another hour, I can see invisible. It does not require concentration. All right, so I guess we just wait for the force cage to end.
okay, that sounds like that. Okay.
Can I actually throw something into the force cage?
No, it's a solid cage.
No.
It's not brick. It's not a cage. I made it a solid.
It's like
God
a
dang it.
mime cage.
Yeah. I can see you're holding your sword tightly and smiling. What are you planning? Ogman's eyes immediately go wide as Kira can read his mind that he's going to kill the king, isn't he?
Can't really stop him.
You're going to kill your own father. You're insane.
Ooh, regicide.
Not just regicide, it's patricide as well.
He
And
wouldn't.
he's saying this enough for the queen to hear.
You wouldn't kill your own father, would you? Why? That didn't stop me when I killed my own mom.
What?
Does the king even react to this?
Nope.
So the king knew.
No. I think I know exactly what's going on now.
Or he's
For
still-
all.
Yeah, he's too far gone.
Well, you wouldn't know the half of it. Care to
I
You
say?
know,
think
it
the
is.
full title would be better
this
for
point,
you.
at this point, I honestly don't care. I don't care
Let
what
him
your
keep
dragon's
blathering.
names are.
Let him keep blathering. At this
No,
point, we've nothing better to do. May as well have some entertainment.
I'm just gonna look directly at Kira and ask what's going on in both of their heads.
Well, I've met the kings before, and it was mostly silent except for this creepy laugh. As for the prince, let me take a look.
I wouldn't try. So I think I know exactly.
I'd really recommend that you don't. At this point, you don't want to see what's in there.
No, because I think I already know exactly who you are, Green Knight. Or am I wrong?
I think
Let's
you're
piecing
wrong.
it together.
I think you're wrong. They might be in league, but I don't think it's the Green Knight. Green Knight was a lot more sophisticated, civilized. Heck, mostly polite.
Good point. But he
So,
still has that confident smile, and his sword is being held way too tight. I am not confident right now. Because he has too much confidence for him to not be having something up his sleeve.
And Kat, what do I need to roll to try and look around for something that would be suitable for the prince to have as a key?
investigation.
On it. Give me a minute.
So the player would like to remind the other player that he's not carrying the key. He
Yeah,
is.
he may not have it.
He is
He
the
may not be
key.
carrying it.
He might, dragons implying he is the key.
He is the anchor to the being that is above everything else. This is out of character, so just remember that.
Yeah.
Because right now, thanks to the force cage, we're at a stalemate. There's nothing much that we can do.
Well, yes, it was a smarter decision, but let me think this
Or,
through.
Nephra gathers up some papers. Hmm. Let's see here. Some summonings. Highly suggesting that some of them could be used for summoning invisible stalkers. Dark magic, which would somewhat explain the creature that we had to fight that came out of the minister, as well as making the minister seem like a puppet. Nice touch, by the way. That almost had me going. But something else is very interesting, and it's grabbing a lot of my attention right now, Your Highness. And she actually unfurls the papers from in front of her and holds it against the wall of the force field. I mean, the force cage. What's the mockery?
The prince smiles like a Cheshire cat smile. Something you'd be lucky to live through.
What is it? since we don't have much time and there's not much that we can do at the present moment, what is it? I want to know.
Make a persuasion check for that.
Can I help? Because actually, maybe
No,
proficient.
no, no.
No. Mostly it's because of how I'm making it sound.
Yes.
Yeah, and I can't even assist you because I'm not proficient in persuasion anyway.
I want to know. What is it? There's not much that we can do right now, so let's just talk.
Okay, I have to ask this: 1, 12, or 20?
Neither.
I'm asking Kat for the princess roll because she's
Oh.
rolling it behind the DM screen probably.
Neither.
Okay.
Did it beat a 23? Well, we'll find out in a second.
Yep. Just give me one moment.
Because also while Nephred is doing this, he's trying to get the blade from under the king's throat.
No, he's holding his blade confidently. That's it. He's holding it tightly to himself, not to the king.
Okay, yep. You're making him talk.
So what is it?
Something older than even the gods. A lord in black, if you will. Promising power beyond imagine. Enough to make your dreams come true, even.
That's really powerful. I was about to ask what was the cost, but you kind of beat me to it as well. What do they look like? I mean, I'm interested in learning about new things. So I
Oh.
never actually heard of the Lords in Black. Are there more of them?
How about we let him talk about it?
Is he here?
He's here. He's everywhere now. He could hear everything from the moment you stepped into this city.
So that's how you knew about the jailbreak. That's also how you knew about me. Or how you finally remembered me. Thank you, by the way. I like playing with you. You're a nice little chess competitor. One of the few to actually stump me. It survived this long. But I'm seriously curious. Are there other Lords in Black? Instead of just this one, because at the very least he would have told you about the others.
I only
Unless
know about 2 of them.
Mockery and who?
Okay. The Devourer.
Oh, he
Cat?
sounds charming.
Cat, I want to ask something. Is there anything I can roll to try to link those names to something of a more known thing?
It would be a very, very high DC.
I'm still gonna try anyways. What is it pending? Because I might be able to make it depending on what it is.
Religion.
Religion, where are you? There is no way
Uh,
in hell I'd make it with religion. I have a 0, so even with a nat 20, I am not making that.
I have a +5, so I could try to back you up on it, but it ain't gonna be that much.
Again, I said I wouldn't make it with a nat 20. She said it's very high. To me, that says like 25 minimum.
You can try
Okay, never
because
mind.
all that we're doing at this point is just running out the clock.
Yeah. There's literally nothing else that we can do because of your force cage.
I'm sorry. It was the best idea I could think of instead of letting him activate whatever this was.
Old person?
Wasn't really a bad idea overall. You didn't know how long it would take for us to get there.
True.
All right, so
And
you want to give Elise advantage?
yeah, sorry,
Yeah,
19's not gonna make it.
I'll give you advantage, Alish, because maybe you can cook with something.
My question is, would Kira want to try? Because she should be proficient.
There's the 25.
Just a heads up. It is currently an hour after we are normally done.
Oh shoot, yeah.
Yep.
So after we get the stuff about the other Lords in Black, you guys want to call it, or
Yeah, we'll leave it on a cliffhanger here once Cat whispers the information to Dragon if Dragon wants to share it.
Does anyone else want to roll first?
Nah, I gave my advantage to Alish, so he's good. He got the 25 that we need.
Well, hopefully.
I could give a try just for the gets and shiggles. Nope.
Nope.
If we let Kira do it too.
Oh, another 25. The question becomes, is the 25 enough?
Wow, I'm not surprised.
Technically, it isn't.
I only have 2 Flash of Geniuses left. If I use one more, we're only going to be down to 1. And we might need them for whenever combat starts.
A part of me says use it on Kira just for the sake of then Cat doesn't need to actually type it out.
You know what? Fair Flash of Genius carry, you got a flat 30. Is that enough?
It is enough.
Okay, Kira with the 30. Let's go. So you don't have to type it. What does she know?
That she remembers the Canary talking about a bit of the of those two, mostly related to an old legend called the Dark Six. When the gods were created, so were the Dark Six. They also called them like the Lords in Black, and they all have very cryptic names like the Mockery, the Devourer, and the only other
Dragon, the trickster.
The only other two she can really remember were one called the Shadow and the other one called the Traveler.
Out of character cat, I want to smack you for the traveler joke.
I don't. I want to hug you for the traveler.
Hmm
I don't know if you get the reference because I don't know if Jovial and I are thinking of the same traveler.
But it was like one of those. They appeared
I'm part of a
one day and then they disappeared the next. And that's usually when the gods first became corrupted. It's the fact that they are so old that no one in the mortal realm has ever heard of these guys before until now. So it is curious how the prince knows about not one of them.
Let alone possibly two, because he said two.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Let's just say for me, the mockery and my interests have aligned because. Ow!
Thank you, ambulance. Thank you, ambulance, for calling out the BS. I'm sorry, Kat. That was just perfectly timed. But the mockery and the prince's goals have aligned.
Yep. I deliver.
Based off,
I deliver him. Go ahead. Sorry.
I'm about to say, based off your notes, I highly doubt that.
Then you don't know anything, do you, little girl?
I may not know about the Lords in Black, unlike you and my lovely friend Kira, but I know a con when I hear it. And sweet prince, you're being played. My question for you is, how long will you realize it before it's too late? Or wait, it is. As she taps her head in the signal of your mind.
Well, we'll see about that in the end, would we? After
If the
all,
math is right.
the event in Kelm proved that this world will end soon enough. Wouldn't it be better to end it in the mercy of a king's hand than some random group?
Mm. She looks towards everybody else. Do you think that philosophy is correct?
I'm gonna just give
No,
a dead stare of you really need to ask?
because I have my own mental flaws, and I'd rather die trying to save the world it is than obliterate everything in any way, shape, form.
No? What about you? Because I know you have a fiance and a little girl waiting for you. Would you rather have the king and the prince take that all away? Or would you rather go down swinging? Storm, you're muted.
God, thank God. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. But anyways, nope, I don't want to give that up. Sorry, but gotta put you down.
Kira, Olnir, from what I remember, you two have plenty of traveling to go do. You'd rather let the prince take away your vacation, or yeah, I'd rather go down swinging.
The world will end when it decides to end. We've no control over that. What we do have control over is our own lives. And I've still got that horizon as my destination. I'm not too ready to let this end at the hands of a piss pot crotch spawn who thinks he can, who thinks his, my feelings are all that matters.
I'm the king.
You're no king. You're just some crotch spawn who should have been smothered at birth.
Quite honestly, the only throne you deserve to sit on would flush.
Ha!
Kira, what's your stake in the matter? Would you rather help the world lead to its own destruction when it gets to this own destruction? Or would you rather let some, I'll be generous and say, oblivious child destroy the world with something that's well beyond his own control?
You don't really need to be a mind reader to know my answer to that.
Well then, the eyes have it.
Hold it. That's right. He's
Hmm?
There's still a few opinions you do need to ask.
And what would that be?
He points directly at the Queen. Your opinion, Your Majesty?
Correct, since this is the last bit of your family. Or do you claim to sever ties with the same people that have put you through the nine hells and back for a decade over a war that was never meant to happen?
Not only did that this child has caused so much suffering, penance, stress, anger, paranoia, all for the sake of something he thinks he's owed? That is no different than a child throwing a temper tantrum. And the worst part is that that innocent people suffered because of it.
Or yet, that there's also one other person we need to hear this from. Your own brother who you tried to murder in cold blood. Let's hear from him as well. Just to sink the knife in a little bit deeper.
Gladly. Because I had to walk the streets of our people mindlessly suggesting that nothing is wrong when they fully know well that the world is breaking apart because of you. If you wanted to wait for something to end, do not drag the whole world into your crazy beak. You see the prince smile. Well then, I guess we'll see who's right in the end. The barrier's gonna come down anyway soon, so why not we get this started? And he plunges his sword right into his father's back, and you see streams of blood floating through the air as the prince steps back for a bit, and you all see this.
Hold on. I had to reload the page.
Oh,
You're good. You're good. You didn't miss it. We just witnessed a summoning
and out of
Yeah,
character,
of a
blood
blood
reminder
ritual.
to
behemoth.
Cat, I want to remind you real quick. That teleportation is going to be destroyed because the other end is gone boom because of Holnir.
Again,
You're
thank him on
welcome.
that.
Oh
Thank him
God!
for that.
Okay.
Oh, there's two.
Okay, I will say this right now as well, though. Thank you for that now, Holnir, because now the prince can't escape.
Great!
Let me put it this way. When there's 3, there's going to be... And I'm waiting for the 4th to show up.
And the barrier is done. And that
technically-
is where we're gonna call it tonight, guys.
Fair enough.
Oh Nelly!
I'm going to make a quick reminder that all of us have readied actions for when the barrier dropped, so...
That could happen during next session. We are too tired after this long
Yeah.
session. We got out of we got out of 2 combat sessions, technically 3 from last session, but 3 combat sessions. We haven't even had a long rest or a short rest. We're going off of very little ammunition for some, very few spell slots for others, and the queen still doesn't know how to use Razor Sword that well.
When you
Yeah.
before you exit, have Nephrite move Zuri away.
Zuri is at the table.
Over here.
Huh?
Sarah's right beside Nephrite.
Yep.
How's he still right beside y'all? I'm moving him.
There.
Okay, I saw some movement, then he moved back.
There we go. So it was probably just delayed for y'all.
Yeah, there we go.
But he's at the table.
But holy, that was the longest standing still moment in the history of D&D.
I'm sorry!
No,
Yep.
you want to know the
Oh, yeah.
longest standstill in D&D history? It's the freaking counterspell war. Just one person. Okay, target, counterspell. Ally, counterspell. Target's ally, counterspell. Counterspell, counterspell, counterspell. Let's not do a counterspell standoff, please.
So this is just terrific.
There's...
And
Wait a second.
just a side question. How high is the ceiling?
Not that high. Like,
Okay, never mind. Yeah, I had an idea, but never mind. I'm not gonna even try, because
Okay, so let's go ahead and shut it down for tonight. Cliffhanger.
yeah.
I just
Yep,
wanted to.
cliffhanger.
I'm going to type something in here, though, so that way we can all see it at the beginning of next session.
Well.
yeah.
No. I'm typing that
In
so that
any
we
case,
have
I gotta
we all
go.
remember for next session
Yeah,
in case we
yeah,
forget.
so,
Thank you.
night, guys.
Night.
Good night,
Night.
guys.
Night.